we're blessed to be in the wonderful world of music. As part of that world, I have the distinct honor tonight of talking about a lady that is incredibly easy to describe in superlatives. I myself, for personal reasons, have always wanted to believe the old adage, good things come in small packages. With Barbara Mandrell, we have proof positive of this truth. As we just witnessed in the opening clips, Barbara Mandrell is an incredible talent who does a lot of things incredibly well. Singing, dancing, acting, comedy, and of course, literally being her own one-woman band on a dazzling array of instruments. She proved without a doubt that being a world-class female performer was much more than practicing how to look cute holding a microphone. Yes, she was and is undeniably cute holding a microphone. But Barbara's driving interest throughout her career has been in perfecting her craft. There are many aspects of her career we can applaud as groundbreaking, but it's her amazing musicianship that brings us here and brings her to the industry forefront tonight. Barbara Mandrell literally arrived in Nashville with strings attached, lots of strings. From her beginnings as a childhood virtuoso on a steel guitar, she learned from the best in the business, Norman Hamlet, band leader and steel guitarist for more than 30 years with Merle Haggard. And from there, under the watchful eye of her beloved dad, Herbie, Barbara soon expanded her love of strings to include dobro, 5-string banjo, guitar, bass, and mandolin as additions to the Mandrell family band. And of course, I can't fail to mention she can definitely blow a mean alto sax too. I have to think, thankfully for Louise, she apparently picked up the fiddle first while Barbara wasn't looking. Because that's the one instrument that they tell me Barbara doesn't play. In the well-documented career whirlwind of winning virtually every award and accolade the industry has to offer, it's too seldom mentioned that Barbara Mandrell actually began her career as a musician playing steel guitar and saxophone on her very first job. Joe and Rose Lee Mathis included her on their show in Las Vegas when one day Barbara, sitting behind her steel guitar, was asked, "Can you sing?" The rest, as they say, is history. On the personal side, I've been continually impressed with the degree of excellence that Barbara unfailingly brought and continues to bring to every aspect of our industry. She's written the very definition of the word consummate performer. In the show business record books, she has done that, and she's readjusted the high bar of excellence for artists that would follow in the tracks of her diminutive high heels. She's truly proven indeed that good things do come in small packages, and for that I am ever grateful. I am honored to consider her one of my dearest and best friends, and even more honored as her friend to have the privilege tonight of seeing Barbara recognized with this well-deserved place of honor in the Musicians Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
career of Miss Barbara Mandrell.
Oh my God.
I retired the end of 1997. That was after 38 years in show business. When I was 5 years old, my mother, Mary Mandrell, was a music teacher, and she taught me to read music, the bass and treble clef, and to play the accordion. But it really started when I was 10, and our family friend, Norman Hamlet, started teaching me the steel guitar, and I started the saxophone in school band. 6 months later, I was 11 years old when Joe Mathis gave me my first job on the Joe and Rosalie Mathis show in Las Vegas. And he hired me as a regular on the weekly TV show, Town Hall Party.
Barbara Mandrell, let's hear it for her. Go, honey, go! You gonna do a little bit of stuff for me, right?
Sir?
You think they can keep up with you?
Oh, I'm sure they can.
Well, let's just find out. Go, here's Barbara Mandrell.
Wow.
My first time to tour, I was 13, and it was on the Johnny Cash show. George Jones and Patsy Cline were on that tour too. I roomed with Patsy Cline. And after the first show, George Jones asked me if I would come back out and play steel for him. Well, during high school, I played in my daddy, Irby Mandrell's band, entertaining the military on weekends. And we made 2 tours in Vietnam, Korea, and many countries. When I was 19, I came to Nashville. The summer of 1968, Gordon Terry got me a job for a week in Printer's Alley. The great Lloyd Green saw me, and he told Billy Sherrill that he needed to go see me. Well, Billy signed me to Columbia Records March 1, 1969. And after a few charted records, I had my first #1 with the Midnight Oil in 1972, and became a member of the Grand Ole Opry. When I changed labels, Tom Collins was my producer. 2 of Tom's writers, Kai Fleming and Dennis Morgan, wrote 11 hit songs for me. And one day, they asked me what it was like for me growing up in California and playing country music. I shared my memories, and 2 days later, they sang me a song that they wrote for me called I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool.
Yeah.
And that song is truly the story of my life.